Okay, hi everyone. This is a short video about homework 2 of your Sec 3 history. All right. So just like your homework 1, we are going to use a similar structure to solve your essay questions. Okay. So for this essay question, okay, we are going to look at the League of Nations. Okay, the homework 1 was about the Treaty of Versailles. Homework 2, we look at League of Nations. So these are kind of the two big chunks in chapter 1. And for this essay, we're going to explain how come the League of Nations was so weak. And I have given you the factors here. All right, so you'll see that each factor will require about 1 paragraph. So for this assignment, to help you a little bit, I will later show you a sample answer for the first paragraph. And I want you to try and do at least 1 or 2 of the next 2 paragraphs. And we'll save the last one for corrections like our previous homeworks. Okay. So just to quickly orientate you to the worksheet, so you can see I have already included the claim. Okay, so it's a CSE framework claim support explain for your usual essay. So the claim is basically stating the factor, okay, structural weakness was one of the reasons that made the League of Nations weak. So basically use the questions phrasing and the factor I have given here. All right. So after we talk about structural weakness, which is the factor, you need to tell me what do you mean by structural weakness? So there are some helping words here. Do note that there's a slash here, so they demarcate different points. So use them and form some complex sentences. Okay, so for example, understaffed and disorganized. What is understaffed? What's disorganized? Be specific if you can. Bring in specific examples if you can. All right, so we are looking at about usually we are looking at about maybe maybe 3 points so maybe 3 sentences at the very least. Okay. Examples. And after that, you will need to be able to explain. So for example, just now you mentioned what is the structural weakness about. How will it make the League of Nations weak? How will it stop the League of Nations from doing its work well or from meeting its goal? So these are again some of the helping words that you can use. Okay. Similarly, about 3 points, maybe 3 sentences. So 3.3 sentences. Eventually linking back to this, link back to this. Okay. Back. All right. So show you quickly. Paragraph 2 is about lack of authority and credibility. What does it mean? Use the helping words at the side, or refer to the textbook if you do not know what these helping words mean. Okay, and same thing, explain how lack of credibility will make it liquid. Same thing for paragraph 3. I gave you the factor, the membership is limited. Maybe you want to talk about what do you mean the league has limited membership, which countries are not allowed to join, who did not want to join. And when countries do not join, okay, what happens to the league's ability to do its work and maintain world peace? So explain it to me again in 3 points or so for each part. And the last one, okay, same thing, post-war attitudes. What is the post-war attitude like? Give some examples and explain how those attitudes, okay, will make the League of Nations weak. So for the last one, we save it for correction. So at least do the first 2 and first 3. Okay, I will show you now the answer for the first one. So you feel free to pause the video to copy down the answers. Okay, at least 3 points. You may not want to copy down everything. So just a quick checklist again. So for essay, claim, support, and explain. All right. By the end of this exercise, you'll be quite familiar with the 3 parts of the essay paragraph. Okay, please ignore this one. It should be, this is wrong. It should be about the LON weakness. Okay, so I'm going to show you the sample answer for the first paragraph, structural weakness. So structural weakness is one of the weaknesses that make League of Nations weak. So I want to say what was so weak about the League. Okay, so maybe I say it did not work well together. Okay, the secretary, just now helping us, I mentioned understaff, right? So I mentioned this, okay, there's a secretary understaff. Or the relationship between the GA and the council is not clearly defined. They do not know who's supposed to do what. Okay, who's supposed to authorize any action. Okay, you can also say things like, oh, we need to have a unanimous vote. And when there's a unanimous vote, okay, it means people need to all agree. So we mentioned a few things like, you don't have enough workers, you need unanimous vote. Why will this lead to the League of Nations being weak in solving its problem? So as a result, decision making was very difficult, okay, because you need every council member to agree before any action can be taken. It was difficult to achieve consent, so the league was unable to make decisions to intervene in conflicts and maintain peace. Okay, so this is you see it's about 3 points, like I said. So with that as your sample, I hope you can go back and try at least paragraph 2 and paragraph 3 also if you can. Remember, at the end of the day, when we do the corrections, all 4 should be done. All right. So thank you, and I will look forward to marking your work.